tucked away in the Shenandoah Valley, Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to James Madison, father of the Constitution, and mother of some of the most electric crowds in all of college football when they come out to support the Dukes. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bulldogs offense comes onto the field first today. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that 1st down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this 1st. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Cole. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down and nothing doing there. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Sullivan. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
That's reeled in. It's Cole. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They'll send out the kicker here. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
The Dukes offense will get the ball for the first time. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who is threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends even throw the football, David. This guy can do it all.
And why is that so difficult? Because as a defender, what do I want to play you as? Do I want to play you with an extra linebacker on the field, or do I bring in a DB? And either way, I can be wrong. The big, strong bodies that can also be receivers and also block, they make the game easy.
The Dukes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Really nice job locking in by the quarterback that time on third down. That was the completion you had to have. You're only down 3-0, I get it. It's your second drive of the game, so lots of football to go, but you want to establish a rhythm and confidence as early as possible, and getting that completion on third down was big.
Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And the Dukes want to crank the tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Give to the single back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
How many ways can I make you think, right? First drive, out the gates, get it to my playmaker, going full speed across the formation with a touch pass. You better be able to adjust to it. Then when you adjust to it, I'm going to have an adjustment to your adjustment because I'm always right. I'm an offensive guy.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Rides the back on the option to give. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana Tech holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period, first down here. Here we go. They go to the ground. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dukes!
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Got his man on the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Bulldogs are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Fakes to grab. There he goes. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this. This could be a scary unit.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, Mountain West teams colliding in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Boise State took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for that trip back to southwestern Idaho. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Mountain West, and that certainly held true again today.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Creates a little space.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. But moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Davis will throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Throws it back. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. To the 43-yard line, and a 1st down for this offense.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover. You get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Sullivan. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before. He makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up the 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Got his man quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on 2nd down. Right down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin. And you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They want to get this defense on its heels. Just going to keep it after the snap. Got the 1st down and more. The 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, James Madison.
has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground. And in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Slithers into space. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying.
Oh, he just handled it poorly and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Gets the back moving. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Davis looking to pass. Swings it out to his running back. Across the 25. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. They'll send the back in motion. Calls his own number. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's got the tight end. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
I tell you, this defense, they've looked really good with their backs against the wall. When they get down in their own end defensively in the red zone, they really just seem to tighten up, and you saw it there on that play.
After getting absolutely nowhere on 2nd down, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. It's complete to the right. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Hey, man, it's hard to throw down here in the red zone. These windows are tiny and they close fast, so there was nowhere to go in the end zone there, that time having to check it down. A nice job by the defense rallying and making a tackle.
It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Dukes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one, too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Ball down at the 45-yard line. And that's the kind of ball hawking a defensive coordinator loves to see. They'll get a chance to work on that here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, a double pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Going right to work up top. Pressure coming. Makes the catch. It's Cole. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Trying to escape and get it himself.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Fires one high and deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll move the tight end. They'll go to the toss. Got room to work. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to adjust the pattern. Little over anxious. Out of the stance early, and it's a false start.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on second down. Davis will throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
8 yards on the play. Brings up third down.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Louisiana Tech about to kick it off to start this second half. Out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quick handoff. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He's going to run it. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
His running ability has been, I think, the biggest key for his offense's success so far in this game. That time on the RPO, nobody open, and he just takes off running. And we've seen him do it in a variety of ways, on designed runs, on scrambles, and even in the RPO game. He's making the right decisions, and he's just too athletic for this defense to tackle.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Looking for a productive play on first down. Sends it back in motion. Got his man on the outside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
really good job by the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
The Dukes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Makes the grab on 3rd. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Using the quick game. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Working on the right. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. On 1st and goal, let's see what Louisiana Tech does. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wideout trying to get it in. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal would tie it.
James Madison, 21. Louisiana Tech, 18.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. Grabbed behind the line, it's Webb. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Quickly complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
And the Dukes will send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
He's snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. He wants to throw it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Hauls it in at the 40. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. The Dukes headed quickly to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Looking for room at the 30. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Cole. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Oh, they're after him. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down.
Here we go.
Davis looking to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Let's see what they do on third down. The give to the tailback. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. And the Dukes will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Working the middle. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And, man, that's a big-time play for this offense. This quarterback, he's put the ball in harm's way. He's already had a couple of interceptions. This ball was kind of a 50-50 ball. Nice to see the receiver make a play and get some yards after the catch. Make a big play for this offense.
Pulls it in. It's Cole. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Off-play action. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Looking to help the kicker out on third down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets one fly deep. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
He'll return it. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Davis will throw. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback's got the first. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The Dukes in the hurry up.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those good old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
And now on second down for this offense. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They'll stop him short on third down in this defense, trying to make sure they stay on top. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. He'll keep it himself. Elevates over his man. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And I tell you what, the defense has really contained that quarterback run all game long. But in a big spot in the fourth quarter, they let him out of the cage. He gets out of the pocket, makes the run, and gets the first down.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Sullivan. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Second down.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're dealing with a second and long.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Looking to fire. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on third and long. Fires deep on the run. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely perfect. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
And that was an important kick here in the fourth quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Plucks it out of the air. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Davis looking to pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Nice job by this defense. You go dime package. Why? Because you know the offense is going to throw the football. Great job matching up. More skilled players on more skilled players. More speed on the field to defend the pass.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. The quick out. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Makes a catch right in the middle of a danger zone. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Going for it all. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws.
Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
How about the defense coming up in the clutch? I need a stop. They can go down the field and tie this game up. I'm in a tough situation. How do I respond? Forcing the turnover offense. Go do your thing. Get me a 1st down. Finish this ball game.
They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Quick release on the RPO. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And they'll take a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly